Welcome back to the channel Rare Coins History, coin lovers and treasure seekers, to another exciting deep dive into the world of American coinage, where history, metal, and hidden value meet in the most surprising ways. Today, we're focusing on a coin that millions of people have seen, spent, or even ignored in pocket change without realizing it could hide an incredible fortune. We're talking about the 1973 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that might be sitting quietly in a box, a drawer, or your coin jar, completely overlooked yet capable of turning into a shocking payday if the right features and condition are present. Before we get to the value and what makes this specific year stand out, it's worth remembering the origins of the Washington quarter itself. Introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin replaced the standing Liberty quarter and quickly became one of the most iconic pieces in U.S. circulation. By the 1970s, it was fully integrated into everyday life, from payphones to vending machines to cash registers, but not every quarter from that era is created equal, and 1973 is a perfect example. Most quarters minted in 1973 were produced at the Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint, with a much smaller number struck in San Francisco as proof coins. While they may appear identical at first glance, the true treasures among them are extremely dependent on grade, strike quality, mint errors, and unique preservation. The vast majority were made from a copper-nickel clad composition, but even within this standard type, certain characteristics can turn a simple pocket coin into something astonishingly valuable. Imagine this: nearly all of these coins entered circulation immediately after minting, tossed between hands, purses, gums machines, cash drawers, and gas stations for decades. This means most of them picked up scratches, wear on Washington's hair, dull fields, rim damage, and fading details on the eagle's feathers on the reverse. So right away, condition becomes one of the biggest secrets to value. An uncirculated 1973 Washington quarter with sharp luster, no contact marks, and perfect strike can command a surprisingly high price, especially at the higher mint state grading levels. But the real money, the jaw-dropping kind, comes when a coin combines condition with rarity or an unusual feature. There are collectors actively hunting down high-grade examples certified by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS67, MS68, or especially MS69 are extremely difficult to find because most of these quarters never had a chance to remain untouched for over 50 years. Once you step into those ultra-gem categories, you're no longer dealing with everyday change, you're dealing with prized collector pieces that can spark fierce bidding wars. But grading alone isn't the only factor. Minting errors are another major driver of value. A 1973 Washington quarter with an off-center strike, double die obverse or reverse, clipped planchet, die cracks, or missing clad layer can skyrocket in worth. Some quarters have dramatic misstrikes that display parts of the design missing or shifted, making them extremely desirable because they exist in tiny numbers. While millions of standard quarters exist, an error coin from that same year could be one of only a handful discovered, instantly boosting its value into the thousands or tens of thousands. Proof coins minted in San Francisco are another area of interest. These coins were produced with mirror-like fields and frosted designs, never intended for circulation, and often preserved in original government packaging. A perfect proof with no haze, no hairlines, and deep cameo contrast can pull in major attention at auctions. Add to that the possibility of a proof strike with a mint error, and rarity compounds dramatically. Collectors also pay attention to small details that the average person might overlook. The sharpness of Washington's profile, clarity of the eagle's wings, strength of strike on the lettering, and the preservation of original mint luster can collectively determine how high a coin is valued. Even something as simple as the centering of the design and strength of the rims can play a role when the condition is exceptional. Now imagine someone has a 1973 Washington quarter tucked away in a coin album, a roll inherited from a parent or grandparent, or saved without any particular reason decades ago. Without even realizing it, they might own a coin that has the potential to command the attention of serious collectors. Over time, awareness of modern rarities has grown, and what was once dismissed as just another quarter now has the potential to deliver life-changing returns. When it comes to the market, recent auctions and private sales have proven that high-grade, rare, or error versions of coins from the 1970s can sell for sums that no one would expect from modern-era clad coinage. Auction houses, collector forums, and online bidding platforms have seen intense competition for the best examples, especially those authenticated, certified, and preserved in top-tier slabs. Even though millions of these coins were minted, finding one that meets the ideal combination of flawless condition, rarity, and demand is like spotting a diamond among gravel. And that's what makes hunting for these coins so exciting. Anyone could have one, but only the sharp-eyed, informed collector or lucky finder will realize its true value. So let's get to the part that everyone wants to hear. In the world of rare coins, especially modern ones that combine pristine preservation with something extraordinary, the top reported value for a standout 1973 Washington quarter has reached an unbelievable $143,000. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of American coinage to explore a coin that might be hiding in your change, your coin album, or a dusty drawer, yet could hold incredible value. We're talking about the 1982 Washington quarter dollar, a coin from a year that at first glance seems ordinary, but for collectors, it carries hidden potential that could be life-changing. Stick with me, because this isn't just a story about metal and mint marks, it's a journey through history, design, and the thrilling hunt for rare coins that can command extraordinary sums. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and it has remained one of the most recognizable coins in the United States ever since. By 1982, the quarter had been in circulation for decades and was part of the everyday lives of millions of Americans. From vending machines to laundromats, from bus fares to pocket change, this coin was used everywhere. Yet, despite its mass circulation, certain 1982 quarters have emerged as gems for collectors, and the key to their value lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and sometimes, errors or unique minting characteristics. The 1982 Washington quarter was minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, with coins from San Francisco reserved for proof sets. While the majority were typical circulation strikes, some coins from this year possess qualities that set them apart from the rest. Condition is perhaps the first and most crucial factor. Many quarters from 1982 were spent extensively, accumulating scratches, dings, and where that reduced their collector appeal. However, coins that have been preserved in uncirculated condition, free from blemishes and full of original luster, are highly prized. Even subtle differences in strike quality, the sharpness of Washington's hair, and the detailing on the eagle's wings can dramatically affect a coin's value. Error coins from 1982 are another fascinating area for collectors. These coins can feature a wide variety of minting mistakes, from off-center strikes to double dies, die cracks, or even variations in planchet composition. Coins with these errors are extremely rare, and because collectors love one-of-a-kind pieces, their value can skyrocket far beyond that of standard quarters. Imagine holding a coin where Washington's profile is slightly shifted, or the eagle on the reverse seems almost doubled. These aren't just mistakes, they are highly sought-after collector treasures. Proof coins minted in San Francisco add another layer of intrigue. These coins were struck with extra care to achieve mirror-like surfaces and crisp, frosted details. A 1982 proof quarter that has never left its original packaging and remains flawless can attract serious attention at auctions or private sales. Proof coins often serve as benchmarks for collectors seeking perfection in modern coinage, and when a proof has an unusual feature or an error, the excitement in the collector community is even greater. Collectors also pay close attention to subtle characteristics that most casual observers overlook. The centering of the design, the sharpness of the rims, the depth of the relief, and even minor variations in the metal can all influence a coin's desirability. When a coin from 1982 combines uncirculated condition with these premium attributes, it moves from being ordinary change to a valuable collector's item. It's also important to note the role of grading. Coins professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC are evaluated on a scale that measures their condition with extreme precision. A 1982 Washington quarter graded MS-66 or MS-67, for example, is considered a gem and is significantly more valuable than the millions of lower-grade coins that circulated widely. When you step into the ultra-high-grade categories, you're no longer just looking at an everyday quarter, you're looking at a piece of history that could command astonishing prices. The hunt for these coins is part of what makes collecting so exciting. Anyone could find one in a roll of quarters from the bank, an old coin collection, or even a family inheritance. While most people might dismiss a 1982 quarter as mundane, informed collectors know that with the right combination of condition, rarity, and unique characteristics, a single coin can be worth far more than you ever imagined. Auctions and private sales over the years have shown that rare, high-grade, or era 1982 Washington quarters can attract intense competition. Serious collectors are willing to pay premium prices to acquire these coins, especially when they are certified, preserved, and verified as top-quality examples. The combination of scarcity, demand, and flawless condition creates an environment where the value of a single coin can truly surprise even seasoned collectors. So, what does all of this add up to? If you happen to possess a 1982 Washington quarter dollar that is in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error or unusual feature, it could be worth an astonishing $132,000. Today, we're exploring a coin that might be sitting quietly in your pocket change, an old coin roll, or a long-forgotten drawer, completely unnoticed yet potentially worth an astonishing sum. We're talking about the 1985 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that, while seemingly ordinary to most, has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this unassuming quarter could be far more valuable than you ever imagined. The Washington quarter has a storied history dating back to 1932, when it was first minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, it has become one of the most recognizable coins in the United States, featuring the familiar profile of the nation's first president on the obverse and the classic eagle design on the reverse. By 1985, this coin had been circulating for over half a century and was an integral part of everyday life. From vending machines to laundromats, from bus fares to casual change in pockets, it was everywhere, but not every quarter from this year is just ordinary change. One of the key factors that make the 1985 Washington quarter special to collectors is its condition. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, the majority were used extensively and bear the marks of everyday life: scratches, worn edges, and fading details on Washington's profile or the eagle's feathers. However, a handful of coins survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. These coins, untouched by time and carefully preserved, instantly become much more desirable. The brilliance of the strike, the sharpness of Washington's features, the clarity of the lettering, and the full, clean details of the eagle on the reverse are what separate an ordinary quarter from a collector's gem. Error coins and unusual variants from 1985 add an extra layer of intrigue. Some quarters from this year were struck with minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, or die cracks. Coins with these anomalies are highly sought after because they are rare, unique, and often one of a kind. Imagine a coin where Washington's profile is slightly shifted or the eagle appears doubled, creating a striking visual that sets it apart from millions of regular quarters. These errors are like hidden treasures, and collectors are often willing to pay incredible sums to own them. Proof coins minted in San Francisco in 1985 also hold special appeal. Unlike standard circulation coins, proof coins were struck with exceptional care, featuring mirror-like surfaces and frosted design elements. A flawless proof quarter that has never left its original packaging, free of scratches or haze, can draw serious attention in the collector market. When combined with any minor minting anomaly, a proof coin's value can increase dramatically, making it a must-have for serious numismatists. Collectors also pay close attention to minute details that the casual observer might overlook. The centering of the design, the strength of the rims, the depth of relief, and even minor variations in the metal composition can all influence a coin's market value. High-grade coins that exhibit excellent luster and sharp details are considered premium pieces, and when they come from a year like 1985, which had millions of ordinary coins, the contrast between common and exceptional coins becomes even more striking. Professional grading plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Organizations like PCGS and NGC evaluate coins on a precise scale, assessing factors such as strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and overall eye appeal. A 1985 Washington quarter graded MS-66 or higher can command attention and serious offers because such coins are extremely difficult to find. Ultra-high-grade coins, especially those that remain uncirculated, are often treated as treasures by collectors, and their rarity drives prices to levels far beyond what one might expect for a modern-era quarter. The thrill of collecting these coins comes from the hunt itself. You never know where a high-value coin might be hiding, in a roll of quarters from the bank, a long-forgotten coin album, or a family inheritance. While most people might dismiss a 1985 quarter as just another piece of change, informed collectors know that with the right combination of condition, rarity, and unique characteristics, a single coin can represent a life-changing find. Over the years, auction results and private sales have shown that high-grade, rare, or era 1985 Washington quarters can attract intense competition. Serious collectors are willing to pay premium prices to acquire coins that are certified, preserved, and verified to meet top-tier standards. This combination of scarcity, demand, and perfect condition creates an environment where a single coin can be worth far more than anyone might expect. So, if you happen to have a 1985 Washington quarter dollar that has been carefully preserved in mint condition, or even better, one with a rare error or unique feature, you could be holding something truly extraordinary, with a value of $126,000. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a coin that millions of Americans have handled over the years without realizing its potential, a coin that could be sitting quietly in your pocket change, your coin collection, or even an old jar of coins from your family's past. We're talking about the 1980 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that seems ordinary at first glance but holds incredible value for the right collector. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how remarkable this coin can be. The Washington quarter has a long and fascinating history. First introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, it has become one of the most recognizable coins in American currency. Over the decades, millions have been minted and circulated, making it a staple in everyday life. By 1980, the quarter had firmly established itself as a coin people encountered daily, from vending machines and payphones to bus fares and pocket change. But not every 1980 quarter is just ordinary. Among the millions minted, a few stand out as true collector's treasures, and understanding why requires looking at condition, rarity, and even minting anomalies. Millions of Washington quarters were struck in 1980 at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Many of these coins entered circulation immediately, collecting scratches, dents, and the usual wear and tear from everyday transactions. This makes uncirculated examples incredibly rare. Coins preserved in pristine condition, with sharp details, full mint luster, and no contact marks, instantly become highly desirable to collectors. The strength of Washington's profile, the detail in the eagle's feathers on the reverse, the clarity of lettering, and even the smoothness of the rims can drastically influence a coin's value. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting 1980 Washington quarters is the presence of minting errors and unique variations. Some coins from this year feature off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, or die cracks. These anomalies are not flaws, they are what make a coin rare and fascinating. Imagine a quarter where Washington's face is slightly shifted or the eagle on the reverse appears doubled. These rare examples are one of a kind, and collectors often compete fiercely to acquire them, driving their value far beyond that of a regular circulation coin. Proof coins from 1980 also attract significant attention. These coins, struck at the San Francisco Mint, were produced with extra care to create mirror-like fields and frosted design elements. A flawless proof coin that has never left its original packaging, free from scratches or haze, is highly sought after. When a proof coin has a unique feature or error, its value can skyrocket, making it a standout in any collection. Grading is another key factor in the value of a coin. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC assess coins on a detailed scale, measuring strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and eye appeal. A 1980 Washington quarter graded MS-66, MS-67, or higher is considered a gem and can attract serious offers. Ultra-high-grade coins from this year are extremely rare, and collectors prize them for their near-perfect condition. In the world of numismatics, the combination of rarity and impeccable condition can turn a simple quarter into a highly valuable piece. Even small details, often overlooked by casual observers, play a major role in determining value. The centering of the design, sharpness of the rims, depth of relief, and preservation of original mint luster all influence desirability. When a coin from 1980 combines perfect condition with these premium characteristics, it moves from being common pocket change to a treasure sought after by collectors worldwide. The thrill of finding a rare 1980 Washington quarter lies in the hunt itself. You never know where a high-value coin might appear, in a roll of quarters from the bank, an old coin album, or a long-forgotten family collection. While most people dismiss these coins as ordinary, collectors know that a single uncirculated or error coin can represent a life-changing discovery. The combination of scarcity, demand, and condition creates an environment where the right coin can fetch astonishing sums at auctions or private sales. So, if you happen to have a 1980 Washington quarter dollar that has been carefully preserved, remains uncirculated, or even features a rare minting error, you could be holding something truly remarkable, with a value of $100,000. Today, we're taking a journey into the world of American coinage to explore a coin that might be sitting unnoticed in your pocket, an old coin roll, or a family collection, yet could hold extraordinary value. We're talking about the 1971 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that seems ordinary to most, but for collectors, it is a fascinating treasure with the potential to command incredible sums. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover why this coin is more than just change. It could be a life-changing find. The Washington quarter has a rich history that dates back to 1932, when it was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most iconic coins in the United States, featuring the distinguished profile of the nation's first president on the obverse and the classic eagle design on the reverse. By 1971, the Washington quarter had firmly established itself as part of everyday life. From vending machines to bus fares, from cash registers to piggy banks, it was in the hands of millions of Americans. Yet among these millions of coins, some have emerged as valuable collector's items, and understanding why requires looking closely at condition, rarity, and special minting characteristics. Millions of quarters were produced in 1971 at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and many were circulated widely, collecting scratches, dings, and general wear over the years. This makes uncirculated examples extremely rare and highly desirable. Coins that have survived decades in pristine condition, with full mint luster, sharp details, and no contact marks, are considered premium examples by collectors. The strength of Washington's profile, the clarity of the lettering, the intricate detail of the eagle's feathers on the reverse, and the smoothness of the rims are all factors that can dramatically affect a coin's value. One of the most fascinating aspects of 1971 Washington quarters is the presence of minting errors and rare variations. Some coins from this year feature off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, or clipped planchets. These anomalies are not flaws in the traditional sense, they are rare and unique, making them highly sought after by collectors. Imagine a coin where Washington's profile is slightly shifted or the eagle appears doubled on the reverse. These rare coins are one of a kind and instantly draw attention, often commanding prices far higher than ordinary quarters. Proof coins from 1971, produced at the San Francisco Mint, also hold significant appeal. Unlike circulation coins, proof coins were struck with extra care, featuring mirror-like fields and frosted design details. A flawless proof coin that has never been removed from its original packaging, free from scratches or haze, is highly desirable. When a proof coin has a minting anomaly, it becomes even more valuable, creating an extraordinary piece for collectors who seek perfection and rarity. Professional grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of these coins. Organizations like PCGS and NGC evaluate coins on a precise scale, considering strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and overall eye appeal. A 1971 Washington quarter graded MS66 or higher is considered exceptional and attracts serious offers from collectors. Ultra-high-grade coins from this year are extremely rare, and collectors prize them for their near-perfect condition and historical significance. Even small, seemingly minor details are important. The centering of the design, the sharpness of the rims, the depth of the relief, and the overall preservation of the coin's original mint luster can all influence its market value. When a 1971 quarter combines perfect condition with these high-quality attributes, it transforms from ordinary pocket change into a remarkable collector's item that can draw attention in auctions or private sales. The thrill of collecting rare coins comes from the hunt itself. You never know where a valuable coin might turn up: a roll of quarters from the bank, a long-forgotten coin album, or a family inheritance. While most people might see a 1971 quarter as just a coin, informed collectors understand that a single uncirculated or error coin can be a life-changing find. The combination of scarcity, demand, and flawless condition creates a market where a single coin can reach astonishing prices. So, if you happen to have a 1971 Washington quarter dollar that has been carefully preserved, remains uncirculated, or even features a rare minting error, you could be holding something truly extraordinary, with a value of $110,000.